It's mock draft Monday, guys. So with the season being over, a few moves been made here and there. It's time to get to draft season. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it.
What's up, this man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a trade.
Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herbie, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs, so without further ado, be sure to hit that like. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you could be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. So, like I said, it's the end of the season. We're getting ready to go into draft season, so I figured let's go ahead and do the first mock draft on this channel. But before we get into it, I wanted to get into the news that just came out recently, I think as far as 2 hours ago, or 3 hours ago. First off, Tyreek Hill by Adam Schefter says, sources, Miami's 8-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Tyreek Hill has been released. Hill turns 32 on March 1st, is recovering from a dislocated knee and torn ACL, and now will be an unrestricted free agent for the first time in his NFL career. His release will save the Dolphins $22.8 million against the salary cap. So my thing is this, because I already know how everybody's going to be when it comes down to it. First off, Rev, what's good? He said, what it do, Big Herb? My bruh. How's it going, family? Hope all is well over there in Cali. I want to say this as far as, because I know everybody's going to get bent out of shape saying, oh, let's go and get Tyreek Hill. Oh, no, let's not get Tyreek Hill. My thing is this. A aging Tyreek Hill, yes, he is still fast, but he is coming off a dislocated knee and a torn ACL. I thought it was just a torn ACL, and look, the recovery for majority of these injuries, it's not going to be, it's better than it was like back in the 90s, where ACL is pretty much a career-ending injury, but then you have folks coming back a year or two later like it never happened, like everything is copacetic. My thing as far as us picking them up, I'm gonna hold off on that one. I think as far as this situation is different. It's not like a Tyreek Hill that's still young. He's 32, and here's the one thing about is his game is speed. I'm not saying that he's not a route technician. I'm not saying that he can't run a route. He can run a route. But when it comes down to it, my main concern is, what's your health? And usually when you're coming off an ACL injury, it's not that first year, it's the second year when you usually get back to normal. That first year, you're still trying to work out the kinks and make sure that everything is copacetic. But he's 32. He's getting older. This is not the same Tyreek Hill. Hell, even on top of that, Tyreek might not even want to come here. He probably want to go back to KC. Seeing that, what's the name? Kelsey looks like he's about to retire. So, I mean, and Mahomes going to need to be coming back. He needs another receiver. So my thing is this. I don't see us needing to pick him up because he's getting older. If this was a younger Tyreek Hill, I'm like, yeah, pull the trigger on it. But me personally, I'm good. He's getting older. He's like I said, and not only is he getting older, it's just his game is based on speed. And as you get older, the speed is definitely not the same anymore. Looking in the comment section real quick, Rev says, no more used goods. I feel like, yeah, I agree with you on that, Rev, because I'm not trying to go ahead and use him at this point. And now if he was like the third or fourth receiver on the team or whatever, like playing a slot position, I mean, hey, that's I'm not tripping off of that. But having him like trying to come in because he's gonna want $20 million. He's not gonna get the 22 like he was getting. Like, well, no, I think he was getting 30 something a year. He's not gonna be getting that type of money no more. Because speed dies when you get older. And also, Rev says, hit the likes for my guy. Yeah, please. Thank you very much, preach, Rev. I feel like it's in this situation you can't go with him unless he's the final piece to slot receiver that you're trying to get on here. But even still, I'm not ready to pull that trigger on him. He's getting too old at this point, and it's just like, no, we're trying to go young, and you can't go young by trying to pick up a 33 or a 32-year-old. But I mean, even as far as like going and getting a 32-year-old, it depends on the situation. And wide receiver after a dislocated knee and a torn ACL, nah, I am good. Next up, we have a new coaching hire. Commanders has gone ahead and hired Coach Jake Olson. LSU safeties coach Jake Olson was been hired by the Commanders the other day. He has worked for LSU for the last 2 seasons, where the defense has been ranked top 25 in scoring defense. Olson and Commanders defensive coordinator Deronte Jones has worked together at LSU when Jones was the defensive coordinator. Olson has coached the linebackers, and for the last 2 years, he's been safeties coach. Now, here's the thing. We don't actually know what he's being brought into as a coach to coach yet, because I'm trying to remember the guy, because a lot of people, Tommy Donisell is still the coach of the bringing it up right here. Tommy Donisell is still the defensive backs coach, as a safeties. And William Gay is the defensive backs for cornerbacks. He's a corners coach. Now, here's the situation with it. I don't see anything about did they go ahead and fire what's the name, the linebackers coach. I don't see anything in here. I'm trying to his name is eluding me right now, so please bear with me. Ken Norton Jr. I don't see where they said that he's not on air. So I don't know. He may Olsen may come in as a linebackers coach. We don't know. Or he may be a passing game coordinator, or we really don't know what his position is going to be, because they have not announced it yet what his actual position is going to be. They just said that he's hiring him. And especially seeing how LSU has been handling their whole entire business as of late, because I actually was a fan of how LSU has been the last few years. Over the last year and a half, and they could kick rocks. I'm not really feeling them right now. I'm not really feeling how what's the coach down there name? How the coach is being handled. I'm not even gonna get into the fact that some of their fans are the MAGA motherfuckers over there. I just I can't rock with it right now. I'm not even trying to hold back. I'm not even trying to. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not really fucking with them right now. So how they carrying their business, I'm not really a fan of how they handling stuff over there right this second. So yeah. So we got us a potential really good defensive coach over here on the Commanders. Now, getting down to the nitty gritty. This is the main reason why you guys decided to come here today. But before we go ahead and get into that, let's go ahead and get into our sponsor for the day.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to W.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Be sure to secure the dub with W. Go and get that 10% discount on all your purchases by putting in the promo code ODBHTTC. So you all came here for a mock draft today. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and we got somebody in the chat real quick. My man Mike says, do you drink W when you work all that time? Yes, I do. And that's the main reason why I'm able to work all the abundance of overtime that I've been doing. So go and cop your W today. What's the name? We got the picks who are coming in. So I want to give a shout out to my man John from Ballin' and Burgundy. For letting me use his PFF account support. So with the whole entire mock draft, this thing, I've been playing around with it for the last month or so. And I'm telling you, the way that my brain thinks when I'm playing Madden and doing the whole entire franchise mode, because that's the one thing that I'm doing right now. I love putting teams together on the game. So it's good. It feels great to be the GM off the bench to go ahead and take on our Commanders and hopefully pick up some picks. So I will say this. There will be trades. There will be innovative ones. There will be some that I copied and paste. It's going to be some. So I want to say before we go any further, shout out to my man Gerard B. He's a content creator for the Commanders. So if you haven't checked him out, go and check him out. He's got some amazing footage over there. And one of the picks that I actually did was inspired by him. So let's go ahead and get to it. So for starters, let's move some of this stuff around over here. Alrighty. So we are going to look at this draft right here. Okay. So it's a weird draft setup, how all this stuff, because the randomizer on this thing is crazy. Because I've done every single thing that I could possibly do as far as trades and everything, looking as far as who falls down on or goes up on the board. And this is probably one of the most unique situations that I've seen for this one. So for starters, it's looking like the Raiders has gone with Fernando Mendoza. As we all know, he's gonna be the number 1 pick. But seeing that there's no other quarterback for the Jets to pick up this early in the draft, they decided to go with Caleb Downs, which is a safety that high. I think that would be the highest that they have been picked up at any point. And that's kind of like, wow, like that's who they decided to go with. And he's a generational talent, but I really don't think that he would ever go that high. And I'm just going to say for clarification, this is far-fetched from what I'm seeing as far as this is far-fetched on as far as me seeing them actually go ahead and pick up this high. I don't see the Jets picking up Caleb Downs. If anything, I see them going after like Averill Reese or anything like that. But I mean, this is the ultimate reality of what's going on in the draft. So with the third pick, the Arizona Cardinals decided to go with Carnell Tate, wide receiver from Ohio State, which is not a bad pick for them because I mean, I think that with pairing him up with Marvin Harrison Jr., that's not a bad look at all. But the question is, how's that quarterback situation going to be? But at least you got the targets in the middle, the targets to go to. So, I mean, that should be pretty good, building on their offense. With the fourth pick, you got the Tennessee Titans, which is surprisingly because I've seen a lot of mock drafts where Sonny Styles is moving up in the ranks. Now, if you've seen him against Miami which was his last game, college game in the college football playoffs, he balled the hell out. I mean, and I'm gonna say he's well deserving of that high pick, but I just don't see him going as a top 5 pick. So, but hey, it works out in our realm. So I mean, hey, I'm not gonna sit here and bitch about it. With the number 5 pick, the New York Giants, they're going ahead and picking up wide receiver Mekhi Lemon from USC. And I didn't see that one coming. I'm not going to say that I didn't. Let me rephrase that. I can see it now that I'm looking at it because you have Malik Neighbors over there. You can have another a pretty good. He won the best wide receiver award last year with Biletnikoff trophy last year. So he's looked at as one of the best receivers in the country. So I mean, that's not a bad look for him. I just didn't see that coming that high. Maybe I see him in the top 10. I just didn't see him going that high. But here's the one thing that actually I was like, wow, okay, that's where we're going. The Browns decided to go with cornerback Jermon McCoy from Tennessee. I did not see them going that route. I thought that they would go and try to get them a receiver, something offensive. But hey, but here's where us as the Commanders are about to be on the clock, and I got to go ahead and make it official. With the 7th pick, the Commanders make a trade, and that trade is to the Kansas City Chiefs. Herb, why are you trying to trade the pick over to the Kansas City Chiefs? Well, if you see right here on the screen, the Kansas City Chiefs needs a running back, and because they're desperate at this point, because with the injury of Patrick Mahomes coming in, he's probably not going to get back until maybe beginning to mid season. So you need that other counterpart to go ahead and take the reins. And what better than to get their running back that they need with Jeremiah Love. But here's the kicker. With that pick, I'll give them the number 7 pick and the 4th round, 103rd round, 103rd pick. And we're going to get in return. Hold on a second. I'm trying to focus in on this. My eyes is just like shit, guys. So please bear with me. We're getting the number 9 pick and our 2nd round pick that we gave away to the Texans last year. We got a pick now with the 40th pick in a draft. And here's the thing: when we traded him, to the Chiefs, they picked up Jeremiah Love, and the very next pick with the Saints, they picked up Averill Reese. So that leaves us with numerous picks at the ones that we originally wanted at 9. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit, this is actually happening. We get to choose between Bain, Ruben Bain Jr., or we can go with David Bailey, who I've already wanted from the jump. So you know what? I get the trade back and I'm picking this dude. Oh, sign me the fuck up. I'm getting my second round pick that we wanted. And then on top of that, we're going ahead and we're going to go ahead and pick up the David Bailey for our pick at number 9. Now, you're probably wondering where the hell did Ruben Bain go? As you can see on the screen, he didn't get picked up until the 12th pick, which is crazy work to me. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. Look, if I'm what's the name, the Bengals, why not? Why not go ahead and pick him up? But instead, you want to go ahead and protect what's the name? But you have to go ahead and solidify that line with Joe Burrow back there. So I get it. The Dolphins, you have the hometown hero. Why not go ahead and solidify that line? You went ahead and got what's the name? You went ahead and got Avion Terrell, who was the corner out of Clemson. Not a bad pickup. I just was like, dude, he's there. Pick him up. And now the Cowboys fucked around and got Ruben Bain Jr. this late, which is crazy to me. I never seen Ruben. I never would have thought that Ruben Bain would drop this low. But I'm going to accelerate this a little bit because this is a Commanders thing. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this because we also made a trade again. Now, here's the kicker, because a lot of y'all going to be looking at like, why do we make this trade? And I'm going to tell you, the reason why we're making this trade is because we're looking at trying to win now and get as much picks as we can. Like I told you before, we only had the first pick, third pick, fifth pick, 2 6s, and a 7. I just made the trade for the number 7 pick to go ahead and with the Chiefs. We got the 9th pick, and we gave away our 4th round pick, but we picked up the 2nd round pick with 40. Now, here's the thing. The Jets has 2 first round picks. Since they already made their first pick, I'm going to go ahead and mortgage the future on this. Yes, it's what the Falcons did last year, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try to be a little bit smarter with this one. So yeah, we decided to go ahead and trade away the our first round pick for next year. That we're trading that away to go ahead and pick up the number 16 pick this year for Daron Payne. I'm sorry, we're getting the number 6 pick, 4th round, 103rd round pick, and 5th round, 175th pick for Daron Payne, next year's number 1, and a number 5 pick, the number 5th round pick, number 145 for this year. Now, you're looking at it like, wow, we traded away Daron Payne. We got a first round draft pick for this year. Herb, what the hell are you going to do? Here we go. This is just follow my lead on this one. With the number 16 pick in the draft, we're going Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State, because we still need we need some help at the receiver. So why the hell not? We don't know. At this point, right, the second we have not signed, we don't know who's going to be in for our receiver room. So get somebody to help Terry McLaurin. And it could be our future star in the making. So that is just the first round in itself. And please be sure to tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like, hell no, let's not do this. I just want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Tell me what your thoughts on when it comes down to this draft. Now, like I said, we was doing a lot of wheeling and dealing in the beginning. And I see I know at the bottom it says we made a trade with the Vikings. We didn't make a trade with the Vikings. They what's the name? PFF just hasn't updated to where that's actually our pick. So with the next pick, our with our 40th pick in the second round, I gave away Daron Payne. So I need to go ahead and find somebody who can solidify that defensive line in the middle with Kristen Miller, defensive tackle out of Georgia. Shout out to my man, Street Scores Rico. I'm sure he would love this pick because he's a Georgia fan. And we still got that 30th pick, the third round pick with the 71 pick overall. I'm sure that this is going to be something that Durante Jones is liking, because we picked up, not only did we come back and pick up our defensive interior with Kristen Miller, going ahead and getting the younger position and saving money on the Hornetide situation with Daron Payne. We're able to go ahead and pick up Kristen Miller. We are able to go ahead, because he is a cornerbacks coach. We decided to go to San Diego State and pick up cornerback Chris Johnson out of San Diego State. And we still have our third round, second round, and 2 first rounds from this year. This is looking so far like a great draft pick. I mean, come on, man. I know how to work a little bit of shit. And then we don't make a pick in the 4th round, but we do in the 5th, because we're going safety with Cole. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Cole Winzinski at safety, Texas Tech. So David Bailey gets his teammate from Texas Tech with Cole, and it's looking like a great pick at 175. Then, because we're going to the 6th round, we have 2 6th-round picks. So that first pick is going to be tight end out of Tennessee, Miles Kitzelman. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right, bro, because we need tight end depth at this point. We do not know what's going to happen with Zach Ertz. We do not have anything solidified with Ben Sinnott. And it looks like the best tight end that we have on the team is John Bates. I'm sorry, he is not a great passer, but he is a fantastic blocking tight end. So moving on to the next one with our pick at 202, I decided we still need some depth at center, because Tyler Biadasz, if I'm not mistaken, is getting older. But that whole entire contract is coming up soon. So I figured we should go and get some offensive interior help with the drafting of Logan Jones out of Iowa, center. And to finish off the draft, I said, hey, we're going to need some running backs. It don't matter if we pick up a new running back in free agency. We still need some young legs running up in here on this team. So I figured, why don't we go to Virginia Tech, Terrion Stewart, Virginia Tech running back, at the last pick in the draft. PFF says that I did an amazing job on this, getting the draft quality. The draft quality pick, making these quality picks. And I think for the most part, we went ahead and got depth in a lot of major places. We got a star in David Bailey. We got another star receiver with Jordan Tyson. We went ahead and got our guy in the defensive tackle. We got a cornerback in the 3rd round. We got a safety. We got a tight end, center, and halfback. The major pieces that we needed to go ahead and get, we got. We still haven't even reached down on free agency at this point as far as what we have on the team, because who knows, we might have some better players. And like I said, this is just the first one. This is not the only one. We're going to be having, when they have the whole entire free agency period comes along, we're going to be making different picks. We're not going to always be making these trades as well. So, I mean, I was just playing around with the whole entire trade thing. But, I mean, hey, it looks like with these picks, we're going to go ahead and have a damn good team going in this year. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section. How did I fare with this first mock draft? I think I did a damn good job. PFF says I did a damn good job. So I'm getting great value. I'm getting great quality players. I'm getting filling out the depth of the team, and I'm getting star players too. So I mean, now here's the thing: we don't have that first round pick the following year, because next year is going to be in DC, and that's the one that has all the major players coming out of college. Now, my thing is this: would you rather have a Super Bowl caliber team, or do you just want to be the bright lights and trying to pick up a draft pick? Me personally, I'd rather have the Lombardi. So that's just me. But I'm going to be posting up these pictures on IG, so to show everybody what the whole entire first mock draft looks like. So be sure to tell me what you guys think of this mock draft in the comment section on the post. Be sure to go ahead and tell me what you think as far as with these picks. So yeah, guys, it's something that I think that actually is a pretty good lineup. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Did you like the picks? Did you hate the picks? Did you feel like we could do a little bit better? Tell me what you guys think. Who would you have picked? What would you have done in number 7? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section. So hit that likes, hit that subscribe button, help us grow so we can do more. And be sure to tap on that bell so you can be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great first mock draft over here. And I want to just say thanks for tuning in. And as always, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.